And okay, guys, I wanted to talk to you about one of the 7 deadly sins, which is a lying lips. Oh my God, lying lips. Well, you know what the Bible said about that? Lying lips. A lying lips is an abomination to the Lord. So there was this discussion that came up at church last time. I was on the Zoom meeting, and basically it was the question of, if you on the phone call, let me just mark here. If you're on a phone call, right, and somebody calls on the other line and you said, 1 minute, I'll call you back 1 minute, and then you never get to call back the person, is that lying? That was a discussion at church last time, online. But what I had to say about that is this. You might forgot that you told the person, I'll call you back in a minute, right? But it's when it's intentional, that's when it becomes a problem, if you will. Because if you intentionally say, I'm gonna call you back, and you remember that you said you're gonna call out the person, and then you never call out the person, then you're intentionally lying. So that's a problem. So we have to remember, yes, what Jesus says about following through with your word. He said, it's in Matthew, it's in Matthew, I forgot the verse in Matthew. He said, let your yes be yes and your nay be nay. That's what Jesus is trying to tell us. As believers, we should let our yes be yes and our nay be nay. And as a result of that, we are responsible for following through with what we say, in terms of promising someone something, etc. Like if you promise to call somebody, if you promise to give somebody something, those are the things. You don't go hiding, and when the person calls, you say, oh, she's not here right now, or you know what I mean. So we just have to follow through with our promises. Try to follow through with our promises. Let our yes be yes and our nay be nay. So if it's a yes, try to follow through, even though it's hard when you promise somebody something and then realize that you can't really come through with the promise. It bothers your conscience, So that's what I'm talking about. So we have to remember, when we tell somebody that yes, we're gonna do something and we don't do it, then we are technically lying to the person, or the person may look at us as a liar, right? So we have to be careful when we promise somebody something. You promise to meet somebody somewhere for a certain time. If you're running late, just call the person and say, listen, I'm running late, I know it. Or you could reschedule, or you could explain the situation why you're late. Better to be late than never, but just don't ignore the person, and then have the person waiting on you when you know you're not coming. That's called waste of time and lying in one, plus sin. So that's 3 strikes. Anyways, we just want to be truthful. We don't want to practice what we preach. If I tell you I'm gonna give you something and I forgot to give you, just remind me, and if I remember myself that I said I'm gonna give you something, and I know I can't come up and give you the something, I'm gonna call you and say, I'm sorry, I can't give you the something, I don't get you yet, or but don't just leave the person hanging and have their hopes up, and that's not right. So, but basically last time there was a conversation about Is it lying if you say you're gonna call out the person and you didn't get to call out the person? And it causes a big deal because people feel like they're being judged because persons are saying, oh, it's a lie if I said they're gonna call out the person on the next line and they didn't call. And the other persons are saying, well, technically you're not technically lying because sometimes you forgot, or sometimes there's circumstances and something came up, or it could be anything. Nobody's perfect. That's what we're trying to say. So be careful of how we judge people. If it come across too judgmental, it's not good. And just try to honor your word. As the Bible says, a lying lips is abomination to the Lord. That was one of the deadly sins the Lord hates. And we just want to, moving forward, follow Jesus's teachings that says, let your yes be yes and your nay be nay. So if you said you're going to do something and you remember you forgot to do it, or you remember you have something to do, you remember you promised somebody something, try to follow through. Amen. God bless you. The Lord bless you and keep you. Cause his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Peace that passes all understanding. God bless you. Any last words of encouragement, Michael? Any word of encouragement? No? Okay. Well, God bless you. Keep you. Cause his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Lord, may the Lord watch between you and I when we're absent one from another. God bless you.